It's your boy, Famous Animal TV, who I got in the building with me.
You got your boy Travontae Riley, man. I go by the name of T-Riley, 2 Below Mississippi.
Real talk. So like, to get straight into the situation, you were one of the inmates that was in, Parchman, and that's how they pronounce it, yeah. Parchman prison.
Yeah.
And you fresh out, like, man, give me some little, details on what went down. Like, how did all this shit really start?
Oh man, it was so rough, man. It really started with a female guard. You know what I'm saying? I really just can't give you a lot of intel on what transpired, but it's something transpired between the gangsters and the white lord. You know what I'm saying? It caused a situation where guys end up losing their life.
So like, was you on the front line? Like, was you in any incidents where you had to, jack it out or,
Well, at the time when the bang was kicking out, I wasn't like physically involved, but I'm online, listening to these guys, you know what I'm saying? Don't know who's screaming, but guys screaming for their life. It was just wild, man. It was crazy.
So like, not to just, go too deep into it, but like, could you give us a little situation on like how you went to prison?
Yeah, man, I went to prison, in the streets, selling drugs, possession of marijuana. You know what I'm saying? Just really running them streets, man, and got myself caught up in the system.
So like, just off marijuana, you go to prison?
Yeah, off marijuana, you can go to prison.
It's like, is it small amount, large amount, or it don't even matter?
Well, it really don't even matter. Back in 2012, I got caught with a trafficking charge or whatever, bringing marijuana in. It just really whatever you do, man, they gonna convict you. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta keep your nose clean, man, stay out the way. You know what I'm saying? But these guys out there running them streets, man, them streets ain't safe. Cause that penitentiary, the show ain't safe.
So like, you done been on both sides of the fence. Which one would you kind of say the safest place to be?
Oh man, I'm gonna say here. Being out here in this world, man, where, move when you wanna move, eat when you wanna eat, smoke when you wanna smoke,
Real talk. So like, what was they feeding y'all? I seen like videos, like actually you was the guy who actually recorded the video.
Yeah, I was the guy that actually recorded the video at the time. Man, we was eating like breakfast time. You might eat it around like 12 o'clock, man. It's gonna be something cold like a piece of bologna, biscuit, and some eggs. You know what I'm saying? Then around the time all this had happened, you know what I'm saying? The toilet stopped working. The lights turned off for 4 days. You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting them 2 trays a day. You might get a dinner tray at 3 in the morning, man. It was rough, man.
Yeah, so like, what was all this going on because like they were scared to come and like be in this situation, like the guards were scared to get in the situation of like the war and shit that was going down?
Yeah, because you had gangster advice, you know what I'm saying? If they had opportunity to get the keys from the guard, then that's what was gonna happen, We're gonna have to protect ourselves, Because if we don't protect ourselves, them guards weren't gonna do it.
Yeah, so like these living conditions where you say they cut off the water and things like that, how was y'all able to get water?
Man, it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like on one day they come through and give us like 2 bottles of water. You know what I'm saying? That's the only time we get.
Is that a piece or?
Yeah, 2 apiece. You know what I'm saying? 2 apiece. Then he skipped a day. They came and gave us 6 apiece. He said they was gonna be able to skip another day for it. So we had to make that water right there last. You know what I'm saying? We had to run stitching cord, man, from some wires out the ceiling, man, to run it through your cells just to turn your fan on, charge or what, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on, y'all actually had to do like electricity shit, like nigga rig shit.
Yeah, man, you had to risk your life, man, you know what I'm saying, to use these devices, man. You got guys, they'll do anything, man, for food or to smoke or get a nicotine or high. You know what I'm saying? Actually had a guy, you know what I'm saying, was eating a rat, man.
Hold on. He eating a rat because he hungry?
Man, he actually ate a rat, bro. Like, I recorded it. I was sitting there recording. I got it actually on my Facebook. You know what I'm saying? I had recorded him sitting there eating a rat, man.
Damn, that shit crazy. So, like, did it get to a point, like, where people would start fighting over the food that they was giving y'all? The little food that they gave y'all?
But, nah, they ain't just... If you had a guy owing somebody, of course, you know what I'm saying? They gonna fight. If you ain't got no money, man, you out of there, or you starved out. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna have it. You gotta have some money. You gotta have some money.
Real talk. So like all the deaths, was it any deaths like just from like natural hunger, like you know what I'm saying? Or like all the deaths because really from like
Well, all the death really came from war. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Or what transpired. There wasn't no death from no hunger.
yeah.
So he had guys that make sure guys eat, you know what I'm saying? But you barely catch throw up in them. You barely catch a canteen.
So like how did this fire come about? Did it come from like the inmates or?
When I actually was going live, you know, the fire come about, he had like a gangster and a vice lord in the cell together. And of course, you know what I'm saying, the gangsters how they, you know what I'm saying, handle the business, you know, they gonna handle the business. And during the midst of it, we was trying to get the guards to actually come in there and get them up out the cell together. We had a vice lord that threw the mat out there in the cell, had baby oil on him and set it on fire. And the cause of that, because he was trying to get the folks to come in and help, but the folks that didn't come in to help, man, like when he did come in, he was like, is he dead? We were like, no, get him up out there. You know what I'm saying? He actually turned back around and walked back down the stairs, man. He left us in there. Then he had guards like standing in front of the building. I just laughed. I know, like, once they kind of hold that video, man, like, they instantly came in, or you had the CID lady, like, them people that came in.
So, like, by them releasing you, why did you get released? Did you get released from, like, the videos and the shit that you were putting out there?
Well, at the time, you know, I was going up for ERS. But, you know, speaking on that video, man, it was crazy, man. It was a blessing that I, you know, coming up. But I was coming up for ERS anyway at the time, but when all that transpired, it was like when nobody gonna be moving, going home, or with the loop. But you know what I'm saying, they brought me a piece of paper and was just letting me know basically I was gonna go home. So, you know, I came on home, due to me, you know what I'm saying, coming on home to see my family, you know what I'm saying. I got a little brother running the streets, won't listen, you know, hard head. I'm trying to tell him, man, you know, going to that penitentiary ain't it. That ain't the way, man. Being in them streets, bro, you don't get you them pain, jail time, man.
Yeah, so like, do you know of anybody that kind of lost their life in this situation? Did you know them guys?
Yeah, I knew a guy from Natchez. I knew a guy from Biloxi. 2 guys, actually.
Damn, you actually knew them.
Yeah. Had communication with them during that time being incarcerated.
Yeah, so like, what was that feeling like?
Man, it was devastating, man. It was messed up, you know. We used to kick it, you know, chop it up, be online, talk about we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, and they ain't gone.
So it's a lot of people putting their hands on this situation for Jay-Z, Yo Gotti, people like that. Have you reached out to them guys yet since you've been out?
No, I haven't. I haven't reached out to them yet, but you know, I'm gonna give them a major shout out, man. I appreciate y'all for doing it, man. You know what I'm saying? That needs looking into, because you know, we weren't getting treated right, man. We weren't getting housed right. Lights being off, water off, AE, contaminated cells. You know what I'm saying? We still human. You know what I'm saying? But I really appreciate that.
Real
appreciate
talk.
that Jay-Z, Yo Gotti, and appreciate that.
So like, was your family concerned? Like, was you telling them? Was you able to communicate to tell them what was going on?
Man, for about a week, you know what I'm saying, when I did the live video, I had basically said it on the live, you know, I'm finna sacrifice this phone because I know once these folks get this video, you know, they come to get this phone. So when they actually came in, you know, they asked me where it is, and I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, you know what I'm saying, they pat me down, you know what I'm saying, they got my device, you know what I'm saying, they got my knife. Of course, you know what I'm saying, you gotta have a knife in there. That's mandatory.
So you were strapped up for sure.
That's all I'm talking, bro. You got to. You know what I'm saying? It's either kill or be killed, you know what I'm saying? But shit, nobody had to go through that, man.
So they actually knew you was the one behind the video?
Yeah, they did.
Did they try to like keep you hidden or put you in a hole or try to hide you away for that shit?
When they came and got me, you know what I'm saying? When they came and got me up at the cell, it was like, where I'm going, you know what I'm saying? One of my other brothers, like, where you going? That's a whole gangster, you know what I'm saying? He was like, he going to population. He was like, nah, he ain't going no population. He ain't finna put him over there with the opposition. He was like, yo, he gonna go. But you know what I'm saying? They sit me downstairs, they search the room, you know what I'm saying? They give me the device, you know what I'm saying? They give me a tool or whatever. And then they eventually come back down there. He was like, you know what I'm gonna do? You made me a celebrity anyway. I ain't gonna do that. He just threw me back in my cell.
So like, do you feel as though if you would never had that phone to show them what was going on, do you feel like it would have been worse or got worse?
Yeah, it would have got worse. most definitely would have got worse. That would have got worse because that video, like, it really helped it because we had like state troopers that was walking by and they knew that what was going on. It was like, you did a good job. Your video, you know what I'm saying, opened up a lot of eyes of what was going on. Cause like, you know, you got guys, you know, they be having these devices, man, and it be things you can send out to the world, bro, that can help us. You know what I'm saying? Because the living condition in there, it ain't it.
Hey, yeah, so like if you was a gangster, or if you was a vice lord and you first hit the, you know, hit the prison, how would you know what side to go with or who to get with?
You know, you got guys that already be at the door waiting on you, or, you know what I'm saying, or you got like group message wherever you just left from, they gonna let it be known that such and such done left packed up, you know what I'm saying, you don't know where you're going. So basically, you know what I'm saying, you got guys, we using this phone, man, you got guys, you know what I'm saying, who connect with or whatever, be on the lookout for you, you know what I'm saying. So when you get there, you just let them know I'm a gangster, or I'm a vice, or I'm a neutron, or a crip, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, so like they actually have all type of gangs in there.
Yeah, you actually do. You got gangsters, vice lords, ABs, you know what I'm saying, LKs, you got all that.
So like how would that work if like the gangster and the vice lords into it? Do the other gangs get into it? Like if it's one of their partners?
Well, they gonna ride together. You know what I'm saying? You really just got the gangsters in the roles, you know what I'm saying? We stick together. Then you got, you know what I'm saying, the vice lords or whatever. All of them stick together.
Yeah, so like if it was a vice lord and a GD who probably some kin or knew each other for the longest or some shit like that in the midst of the war, would they ride with each other? Would they stand up for each other, or they have to go stand up for what they, you know?
So you gotta stand up for what you believe in. Stand up for what you believe in.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? All that friend and personal, you know what I'm saying? Let's go out the door. You know what I'm saying? It's business now.
So like when shit pop off and it be 10, 20 niggas, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, going at it. Like, is there some shit like that be set up?
Just something to take place right there. You just gotta be, you know what I'm saying, war ready for whatever.
Yeah.
Time, you know what I'm saying?
So y'all, you'll never know when some shit about to pop off.
Not really, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you might like, okay, like my first time hitting 29, you know what I'm saying? My first night there, it was damn near dark in the building, you know what I'm saying? They ain't really just had no lights on. You know what I'm saying? So I come in, I greet some of the brothers, you know what I'm saying? I didn't get to greet all of them. We had a couple of playing cards, and we had some guys sleep or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? I went on the zone like maybe 3 to 4 hours, man. They had a whole standout going on, and I was just looking like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no knife. I don't know who is who. I don't know is he a gangster. I don't know is he vice lord. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who's a threat. So it kind of had me like looking crazy, like a little shook a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You could lose your life. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm a stand-up guy. You know, everybody from the town know me. You know what I'm saying? They know I'm handling my business, but at the same time, you in something like that, man, you don't know what's going on.
So like, how did this situation end? Like, did you like know who to spring on? Like, did you know who to, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't know a soul to touch. I didn't know.
So like, did you end up touching somebody in this situation?
You know, it actually became a standoff, you know what I'm saying? And they had guys on both sides that control the crowd and, you know what I'm saying, calm it down. And we departed ourselves.
Hey, yeah, so I know you said like it was some like vice lord guards or something like that had brought some shit in. I heard it on the news also. But like, did y'all have some guards on y'all side?
Yeah, you know, both sides had guards, man. And man, you know what I'm saying? It's chess, not checkers, you know what I'm saying, with dealing with those guards, because, you know what I'm saying, like I told you, money, you know what I'm saying, money. As long as you got the money, you know what I'm saying, you got whatever you want in there. It's whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? He actually had a guard that was on the vice lord side, you know what I'm saying, they had arrested her or whatever, but she actually had hit the lights over there and gave the vice lord the keys, man, to actually go off in these cells, you know what I'm saying, and that's scary, bro.
So they can actually go in there like, is it like a certain amount of inmates get like let out at a certain time, or they're like let all the vice lords out and just get them a seat?
Like, okay, in the morning time, you know what I'm saying, they'll come out. It'll be like they'll let 2 vice lords out, 2 gangsters out, 1 neutron out. You know what I'm saying? And then they also gonna let a hall man out. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna either be a gangster, neutron, or vice versa in the hallway. One of those three. But you're gonna be even on the floor. There's gonna be one neutron, 2 and 2.
So before this situation, was shit popping off, or like everything was kind of cool? Everybody was just trying to do their time, go home.
It was tense in the air. You know what I'm saying? Actually, one time I was on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Me and the guy had gotten into it. You know what I'm saying? Well, my brother and his brother were getting into it behind the bar. You know what I'm saying? We was on the floor. You know what I'm saying? And my job is while I'm on that floor. You know what I'm saying? 8 and 6, man. You got a problem. You know what I'm saying? We can try to rectify the situation right then and there. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? He had a guy, you know what I'm saying? He was on some little, trying to put it down, you know what I'm saying? It's a strong guy. And, you know what I'm saying? We had a few little words, you know what I'm saying? Going back and forth. You know, it didn't get there.
So like, have any rappers and shit like that besides Jay-Z, your guy like far as Kane, like from Mississippi, that, you know, try to stand out and come together and help the situation?
Yeah, we got my boy, Ray Shermer, man, Sway Lee, man, actually. They was actually in town, and it so happened, you know what I'm saying, I ended up getting out right when they was at home, man. You know what I'm saying, I ran into Sway at the club, and, you know what I'm saying, we had chopped it up, and I told him what I was gonna do, you know what I'm saying, about the situation. He was like, whatever I do, he gonna stand behind it, you know what I'm saying. So made a shout out to Sway, made a shout out to Jay Shrim, man, Griff 3-time, man. You know what I'm saying, shout out to all those guys, man. Shout out to my brother, man, Shaq Bull, man, y'all make sure y'all go get that too, man. You also look me up on Facebook, Demarius Riley, man. I mean, Demarius Pulley. DAMIRRASPULLIAM. Demarius Pulley. I am on Facebook, man. You can reach out to me. Boss Riley, Boss_Riley, Instagram. You know what I'm saying? My phone number is 662-213-2126, man. You can contact me at any time, man.
Real talk.